the main value proposition of the zoo would be to provide a unique experience with animals by enabling visitors to enter the enclosures or to do safaris within the zoo. The idea would be that the zoo's visitors would leave with something memorable from this experience and feel like they have learned something or have been entertained. The zoo would also rescue animals like wounded koalas or kangaroos and develop a program that would help animals to heal and then help them readjust to the wildlife. On top of that, they would develop a breeding program to restore diminishing species population and help to have a balanced biodiversity. Such program would enable the zoo to change their product offering on a regular basis in such a way that customers would need to visit the zoo several times to see the maximum of animals possible. While doing these programs, the zoo could also seize the opportunity to show itself as a responsible and transparent zoo that cares about its animals and shows its visitors how animals are treated or cured. On top of that, the zoo would sell to its visitors custom interactive zoo packages. By paying a certain premium price, visitors would be shown around by the staff, to their pre-organized exhibits and taken into rehabilitation centers to see rescued animals, etc.
The South Sydney Zoo's revenue streams include admission sales. Tickets to South Sydney are priced approximately 10% lower than their main competitor at Taronga Zoo. A main draw for locals will be the discounted ticket prices for users who can prove their use of public transportation with an Opal card. Merchandise sales will also act as a source of revenue to the zoo, allowing visitors young and old the chance to bring something home which will give them fond memories of their day spent at the zoo. While merchandise is important, the main source of revenue coming to us at this stage are from private donors and institutions who are driven and determined to facilitate our mission of providing an exciting and safe environment for animals to be rehabilitated and for people to enjoy. The South Sydney Zoo's revenue streams include admission sales. Tickets to South Sydney are priced approximately 10% lower than their main competitor at Taronga Zoo. A main draw to locals will be the discounted ticket prices for users who can prove their use of public transportation with an Opal card. Merchandise sales will also act as a source of revenue to the zoo, allowing visitors young and old the chance to bring something home which will give them a fond memory of the day well spent with family and friends. While merchandise is important, the main source of revenue coming to us at this stage are from private investors and institutions. These donors are driven and determined to facilitate our mission of providing an exciting and safe environment for animals to be rehabilitated and for people to enjoy.
Moving on to the key partners in the business canvas model, this can include the sponsors such as the New South Wales Government, who will approve the opening of the zoo, the National Geographic and WWF, who both focus on protecting vulnerable animals and endangered species, and they also want to encourage the breeding of threatened species, which is exactly what the zoo is doing. The Australian Wildlife Society, who give out potential grants for conservation programs, who could therefore help the funding of the zoo. The New South Wales Wildlife Council, who focus on wildlife rescue. Suppliers of food, so the zoo could look to source their food responsibly by only using RSPCA certified chicken, free range eggs, sustainable certified seafood and local produce from the companies nearby to reduce food miles. Then moving on to the key activities, so these include the breeding programs, and there's going to be a great emphasis on the breeding of species at the zoo, and also the rehabilitation programs, and this can allow for a customer relationship to be built because they can be kept up to date with how the breeding is going. Also the marketing, so we want to remain competitive and gain interest for the zoo as it is new, so a lot of work will need to be put into these marketing activities, and also the training and education of staff. So one of the main selling points will be educating visitors, so they need to ensure that the staff are well equipped with their knowledge so they can teach the visitors and answer any questions they may have.
For any zoo to be successful, the use of the internet and social media is a key resource. Our zoo understands that our presence on social media matters, which is why we took our time to build our fan base, engage the audience, and have fun with the community. Through social networks such as Facebook and Twitter, to do well, we share interesting content, engage our visitors both at the park and online, keep people informed, share pictures, connect with our loyal fans, and tell people about the awesome work we do. However, we wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for the hard work and effort our staff puts in every day. We believe that a happy staff equate to happy customers, and this turn leads to repeat business and better profits. Our zoo staff are passionate and caring, allowing our customer base to feel safe whilst having fun. In addition, creating a fun-filled environment includes a responsibility for the care and management of the animals. Thus, the animal keepers provide day-to-day care and maintenance of animals and exhibits in which they are housed. Their primary responsibilities include reporting of any evidence of illness, injury, or abnormal behavior to the veterinarian, also feeding and watering assigned animals, including preparation of food and placement in animal enclosures. Finally, daily cleaning of exhibit interiors and exteriors, service areas, and public areas adjacent to the animal enclosure. In today's day and age, we live in a society where visiting a zoo is something of the past. We can now digitally view animals in a more peculiar way, through the comforts of our homes. We do this by allowing people to live stream particular animals they choose to donate for rehabilitation, or give visitors a chance to get to know the animals in a more personal way. For this project, we wanted to broadcast a live video stream of the animals so that people outside the park can watch. The live video streams from the animals in the zoo are shown to inform and educate the visitors about the animals in the zoo by letting the visitors receive information about the animals, experience, and visualize the animals. However, through the arts of social media, displaying our zoo has never been easier. Social networks such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter permits our company to keep in contact with our customer base. Our zoo now has the possibility to give customers information and prepare them before their visit. In addition, corporate sponsorship is a great way for our business to be recognized by more than 1 million visitors a year from all over the world while supporting the fight for wildlife conservation.
Now, after hearing all this, the decision is yours. Would you like to join our adventure?